guys, what's going on? My name is Naramic, and as of a few days ago, I've been doing YouTube officially for 11 years. Yeah, I uploaded my first video on the 3rd of September 2013. It was to my first channel, but still, that was 11 years ago now. Which is, yeah, I've been doing YouTube officially for half my life, which is crazy. I've been doing Naramic for just over 9. This channel started on 28th of August 2015. But yeah, still, 11 and 9 years respectively is crazy. It is crazy. And I want to make this video to have a quick chat with you guys. Just to kind of celebrate that insane milestone, because I feel like, 9 or 11 years respectively is kind of mental. Like, again, over half my life. In a week, I turned 22, like the Taylor Swift song. I'm recording this on the 13th of September, by the way. So yeah, I've been doing this over half my life. So I want to celebrate what we've done, but I also want to give you guys a mini little update looking to the future, because I feel that's important. But the first thing I should probably mention, you may notice Naramic, you're not using the £10 Microsoft Livecam 3000 you bought from Argos 8 years ago as the webcam, and you're right. That thing, in case you don't know, and the webcam I've been using is a dead cheap Microsoft webcam. And yeah, it's basically been around about as long as this channel has, which is insane. But I've upgraded to a Razer Kiyo Pro. Very nice, very snazzy. We've gone from 720p 30 FPS, looking alright, but it's kind of grainy and it flickers a lot, to something where I do have to manually do the coloring. I like to think, I'm kind of on the game with that. But it can do full HD or HDR 60 frames a second, and it's not flickering. It looks better. Obviously, in the small face cam, you may have noticed the difference a little bit less. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice step up. I think, to be fair, I think that's probably the oldest bit of equipment now of the channel we've replaced. I think the only one that was holding on for ages was the capture card, but we got rid of that a year and a bit ago. But yeah, new camera, very nice. Obviously, we're doing a lot more face cam orientated content. I want to look into doing that more, because it's doing pretty well. So yeah, I figured it'd be a good investment, and yeah, you guys will start seeing videos with that starting to come out. I think at the start of Danganronpa Case 2 in the second game. So yeah, that to look forward to. But yeah. With that out of the way, 11 years. I'm doing this half my life, which is crazy. I love that fact, and I cannot overstate that enough. Like the amount of facecam videos I have shot in here, it must be in the hundreds. Like, some of you will be intimately familiar with every inch of this room. Obviously, we've got the new guy. We got a girl Jezza standing in the mini wall on top of the wardrobe, and then but yeah, this room, iconic. This little snuddy Udi thing here is great background material. If you don't know why that's there, it adds a bit of colour, it adds a bit of depth. And sometimes I wear it and I look like a pimp. But yeah, I love this room. We've been making videos in here for since 2017, I think, Christmas time-ish. Around there. So again, that's like, what, coming on 7 years now, which is crazy. This room is insanely good for recording videos, then, can I say? Like, again, the fact that my family commonly can't make out what I'm saying very well, when, like, you can't see, because these are stairs. There's no trap door here. These are stairs and there's no door. Like, I'm just viciously exposed to the rest of the house, and commonly my family cannot hear a word I'm saying, or at the very least it's muffled and unintelligible. Crazy. The fact they've put up with me for 11 years is honestly the true miracle of this. But yeah, I mean, in those 11 years, we've done a lot. I've physically aged on camera. I'll put some photos of me now with some dates on screen. Insane. And I like to think I've got better at making videos too. I thankfully have my first video ever archived. I found it on an SD card. I'll stick it on screen now. It was a Animal Crossing New Leaf Let's Play, recorded on my 3DS, with my brother's 3DS pointed at my 3DS's screen. And yeah, only the first 3 episodes of that survived, because I bought a new SD card that would have less on it to record with, because that one got full quickly. And yeah, I did end up purging like almost all the content from my first channel at some point, which is, it's a bit sad. Most of it still I remember up here, but I'm happy I've at least got the first video preserved still, even if it was by like complete accident. It was just left on that SD card for years and I found it. So yeah, that's cool. I'll play a clip of my voice now from like that video.
Exactly.
Like, I was so young and so high-pitched. But that brings us to now. It's like, if you had told him now that he would still be doing this at 11 years on, I don't think he would believe you. He'd also probably like wonder who the hell you are, but that's a different thing. But yeah, since that first Animal Crossing New Leaf video, we've done a lot. We have played Five Nights at Freddy's games, we have played God knows how many episodes of Minecraft and Animal Crossing. We played Danganronpa after 6 years of, stepping around actually playing it, which I still find insane. Hopefully the wait was worth it. Of course, I cannot go without mentioning the Wii videos. I'll get back to those in a little bit, but you know, Wii Sports, Wii Party, Wii Sports Resort, Wii Play, banging. You know, what else? We've done like Stonehearth 3 different times. SimCity, that is a real one. God knows how many Sonic games. Of course, I cannot, you know, mention Sonic without the Sonic Unleashed Let's Play. I still think that one is mwah. Sonic Frontiers as well, damn good. And then, of course, we played through all of Persona 3 Reload, all of Persona 4, and we're most of the way through Persona 5. Like, it's... it's crazy. It genuinely is. Like, that is only the tip of the iceberg of what we've played on the channel, or like a large generalization. It is... Genuinely, we've had 11 years, and it feels like 11 years. Like, God, Shenmue 1, 2, and 3. Surprised I didn't mention those. You know, Mega Man as well. Like, they keep coming into my brain, and they'll keep pestering me. You know, all Skyward Sword, and a little bit of Wind Waker before we dropped it too. It's been good. It's been good. There's so much content on here, and again, you can see me grow up through all of it, which is nice. I'm happy to say a lot of the content on this channel I am quite happy with. Obviously, I go back a few years and I kick myself for not doing some really basic editing tricks. But generally, I'm very happy with a lot of the content on this channel. On my first channel, you know, that is how it is. A lot of it's gone, some of it's still there it is. But yeah, a lot of the content on this channel I think is cool. I don't want to give a blanket apology for like that period in time where Leafy's Here was dead popular and I was actively watching him. Because you can see that reflection in my content, it wasn't very good. But, you know, it is how it is. I'm glad I stuck with it, regardless of how bad I may have been at one point. Blanket apology if I said anything whack. But, yeah, to be here now, making so much content I'm proud of is insane. You know, I upload a Minecraft hardcore video, there's 100 people that watch it. That's like... Do I intimately know 100 people? No. I can list 100 people, but in terms of people I actively speak to, I can assure you it's nowhere near 3 digits. So the fact that many people would come out and watch a Minecraft hardcore video is insane. Let alone when we get a video in the thousands. Like, I say this whenever I launch a video on the Renick too. Oh, obviously, this video wasn't about that. But like, whenever I get a video that hits 4 digits, that still blows my mind. It blew my mind when I got my first one with a Slither.io video back in 2016. It still blows my mind now because it's like, that's 1,000 people. That's like 1/5 the population of my town. What the hell? Like, it still confuses me in the best way possible. It means I'm not like immune, you know? Like, maybe I'm easily pleased, but I genuinely, I love doing this. And again, yeah, it's been one hell of a crazy ride, to be fair. And again, that is nothing without you guys. I do want to give you guys my lifetime channel analytics because I feel like those are you guys. That is not me. I make the content, but those numbers on the screen, those are you guys. Individual people tuning in, watching the videos and whatnot, subscribing. So yeah, I'll read these out. No doubt they'll be slightly updated when I decide to actually edit this video. But yeah, lifetime channel statistics, 232.4 thousand views. That is almost 250,000. I know some people get that on a single video, which is, you know, fair. It is how it is. But to me, you know, 250,000 people is 250,000 people. That's a few stadiums. Again, maybe I'm easily pleased. And then we've been watched for 19,000 hours, which is crazy. That's over a year. I do feel like it's necessary to mention that 5,000 of those hours were in the last 365 days, according to my dashboard, which is crazy. You know, this year has been damn good for the channel, I'll admit. It's been the best one in a while, and I'm happy for that, because I feel it's been the best year of content we've put out in a while as well. But yeah, and then going back to Lifetime though, obviously we've got 1.4 thousand subscribers. Again, in the last year, we gained 400 of those. It's, you know, it ramps up for a while. And again, 9 years, we got 400 million. It is how it is. And then last but not least, our total revenue. That is you guys. It took us almost a year ago we did end up getting monetized, which, as you know, it was on Halloween, so we're getting there. But almost a year ago we got monetized, and since then we have earned £106.91p, and I've got a few extra free goodies from YouTube for being in the program for creators since then as well, which is crazy. If you ever told me I would make £100 from YouTube, I would not believe you. Again, some people probably made that on a single video, but for me, I'm sure with 100 quid I wouldn't have otherwise. I'd still be doing this otherwise, but now I just get money. We do it, which is good, you know. I can confidently say that has paid for this webcam, which I think is the only purchase I've made from the channel since I got monetized. So you know what? I'll take it. That's you guys. You guys funded this webcam. because hopefully you guys enjoyed the content and feel as though that was a, you know, attention worth spent, well spent even watching this. But yeah, that is all you guys though, and I genuinely am grateful to have the audience I do and still be doing this. I love doing this. If you can't tell, there is a reason I have like a daily upload streak and record and upload so much. It's because I enjoy it. I enjoy uploading a video, seeing you guys' reactions, reviews, whatnot. You know, even going over Ceramic 2, working on a video over there. Hopefully it'll drop soon. Busy with work over the weekend, but keep an eye out. And yeah, it's great though, it's cool. You know, for the longest time though, the channel was stagnant. There was about 2.5-ish year period where we were stuck within like the 200 subs range. So we hit 200 subs, we kind of climbed up to 220, 240, and then it was a slog to get to 300. We were between 240, 260, and like 260, 280 for ages. It was insane. In fact, hang on, this is an artifact some of you that are dead familiar with the channel will know, and some of you will have no clue about it. Let me see if I can find this, because this is, there it is. This is from The Vault. The Vault. But me hitting 250 subscribers was that big of a deal. My friend in high school at the time, shout out to Wan if you remember this, made me a cardboard play button. So I don't remember the exact date this was. It would have been about 2018. But yeah, we were so close to 250 for ages. The fact that when I finally hit this, I got this. It's very dusty. I keep it on top of my my thing, but I fell onto this. It's what you made on like packaging. There is no private information on there, thank God. But yeah, no, I keep this. This is my play button. I do rate this, even though it's from like, you know, six almost 7 years ago. It's great. I'm just gonna kind of gently. Yeah, that's thankfully I landed on my bed. I have a very good throw, it seems. But yeah, no, that was me hitting 250 was such a big deal. My friend went and wanted to make me a cardboard play button, and it was cool. It was a good period. I still kept making good content, but we obviously broke out of that in 2020 with New Horizons. That kind of kickstarted the channel again. We had multiple, you know, multi-thousand videos. That kickstarted the channel, and then it just kept going, and it's never really stopped since. And I love that. Like, I think we've definitely recently, you know, we kept it going. Minecraft's been damn good for a while, but we've definitely kept the momentum up and regained a lot of it thanks to the Wii series videos, which well, come on camera, mention this directly. I gotta clear up a miscommunication about those Wii videos, right? So in the event you don't know, they have a very specific style of title and thumbnail, and you often see people in the comments saying, this is like Poofesha. I was not aware of Poofesha until I started making those videos. I just want to say that. I saw him like in the comments, I think, and checked him out. And yeah, if I put them side by side, yeah, I kind of look like I'm copying him. Now, in my defense, I gotta clear up the misconception once and for all. I'm not actually copying Poofesha. I originally went in copying Technoblade's thumbnail and titling style. Like, I'd done it a few other times, but I was like, right, I think playing this flat is better than playing it straight, you know? It's like, why give it an episode title and Wii Parties I normally would for a series when I can just make it lower investment? Why give it you know what I mean? It made sense to kind of name them like that as is, and then low effort thumbnails just seem to do pretty well on YouTube as is. And then it just so happened somebody else on the other side of the world had a similar enough idea. But yeah, beyond that, I can happily say I am not copying his personality, but you know, he's cool, he's chill. Though yeah, it was hilarious when I started the Tomodachi Life series, because it's like, this guy that people already think I'm copying has the Tomodachi Life series. Shit. But yeah, it is how it is. It is how it is. Those videos still do well regardless. Thank you to anybody who tunes into them. They're easily the way that we pick up most of our new viewers by now. Obviously, you know, people come from all sorts, but those ones do particularly well. They're like the new Animal Crossing, and it was good. It's chill. I actually have a Tomodachi Life video I need to edit today, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, no, life is good with the channel. Again, we've done so much. I've gone over. I said I was only going to keep this 10 minutes. Unlucky. But yeah, we've done a lot, and it's crazy. I would not change this for the world. If I was given the chance to go back 11 years and do YouTube differently, I would do this again, but use the knowledge I have now to make it just a little bit more successful, because I feel that would, you know, I think if I had a bit more experience starting out, this channel could be way up there, and it could still get way up there. You know, this channel brings in like about £10 a month now is crazy. Because you know, again, I'd be doing this anyway. The fact to get money is insane for this, because I'd do it anyway. But yeah, there is still the part of me that is delusional and thinks that one day this could blow up. You know, there is the myth that once you get to 2,000 subscribers, that's when the snowball really starts rolling. That's when you're in the algorithm, so to speak. And you know, part of me thinks that could be the case, but part of me also thinks, you know, I'm so happy as it is. If we were to stay as a small YouTuber with a small audience, I'm chill, and if you become the next international mega hit star, then feel free to claim your I was here in the early days ticket now. 9 years after this channel launches, but stop. Either way, though, I do think this channel has ultimately changed my life for the better. I said it a lot, this has easily improved how I convey myself, and though I am definitely best in front of a camera rather than other people, this has easily improved like how fluidly I'm able to speak, even though I'm not 100% there yet. It's been cool for that, but also, you know, I think in some way, shape, or form, this is ultimately gonna influence any jobs I do get. I've got a degree in games development. It's technically software engineering, but I got a game development degree. As of this morning, Microsoft laid off 650 more employees, so you know my employment chances are kind of going out the window. But I think in some way, shape, or form, this will influence it. Whether that is in game development, whether that is, you know, maybe I pivot into radio. I've always thought that, or you know, I don't think I can be a TV presenter because I need to get another degree. But so, you know, in some way, shape, or form, this channel has influenced the trajectory of my life and possibly the job I'll get. And I'm super grateful for the opportunity to have done that. And this is something I want to continue to keep doing. I have always said, I have like an exit clause for this channel, right? Because, little bit of an anecdote, I used to watch a YouTuber called Crazy Kips. He had a SimCity series, and then one day he stopped uploading it, which is fine. But it bothered 10-year-old me, or 11-year-old me, because it never got a finale. And I was like, huh, now I'm upset. And, yeah, it was sad. I think that spurred me on to getting the laptop, which helped me kind of get into my first channel. And then, you know, I got SimCity myself, and then my own Let's Play, which also didn't have an ending because I lost the save. Time could possibly be a flat circle, but I have always that has always stuck with me about how irritated it got me. Even though, you know, to him it might have just been a series. So my exit clause for this channel is if I ever want to quit or go on an obscenely long hiatus, before I do that, I wrap up every currently ongoing series on the channel as just a courtesy. So you know that means Minecraft Hardcore, we're probably not going to die, but we'll do something, you know, finale, hiatus-y. Same with Animal Crossing, stuff that's open-ended, and then games that have an ending, we finish them. So just then, people don't feel like they're getting shortchanged, which I understand is like a weird motivation. You know, like this series that ended 11 years ago is spurring me on to make me want to finish all my series, as should I ever want to wrap this up, but it feels right. You know, I've been doing this 11 years, I may as well finish it the correct way. But then I never want to stop. I want to never, ever have to use that clause. Either because, you know, I keep doing this forever. You know, if I never have to invoke that clause because I'm doing this until the day I spontaneously drop dead, like, I could be in my 85s doing this, you know, I could be 90 doing this. If I drop dead and I have a will, you know damn well in that will, there'll be, yeah, if you want your inheritance, you are finishing Persona 7 in there. Like, it's... I'm serious, man. I will make sure this channel's content is finished one way or another if we ever have to back it in. But I don't want to keep doing it forever. But I do feel like there is some stuff on the horizon that I do want to bring up about the channel, because we're heading into uncertain times. It's like, it always feels like this channel is a year or two away from getting given up. I also kind of on edge about the channel's future, and it never happens. But I think that caution's good, because it kind of motivates me to be better. But I do want to say this. I recently graduated university with my degree in games development. The expectation now is that I go into full-time work, and eventually, one way or another, we'll be moving out of my parents' house. Obviously, full-time work, in one way or another, will eat into my free time, though I think my want to keep doing this will mean that won't stop me from making videos, but it might eat into the schedule a little bit. You know, I might have to pace myself a bit more depending on what my availability is like. Now, the other thing is that, obviously, I'm going to move out. I'm not in this blessed room. Again, this thing is soundproof in corner. I don't know how. There's no door, there's windows, but like, people can barely make out what I'm saying. My neighbors don't even know I record or have a YouTube channel. It's insanely good. But when I move, I don't know where I'll move. I could move into a room just like this, where it needs no soundproofing, or I could move into a room that needs a lot of work to soundproof, you know, make good for recording, or maybe I can only record at certain times of the day because there's construction or other people in. It's one of those things where it goes up in the air when I move, and that might disrupt content. So I just want to bring those two things into the forefront, because I want to keep doing this, but, you know, there could be stuff that interrupts it one way or another. Of course, if my job becomes this through some insane miracle, then I probably wouldn't have to worry about the job thing. You know, I have always thought, you know, would I make a better streamer than a YouTuber? And the answer is I don't know. But, yeah, if this was my job, which I doubt, at least for a solid while, if ever. But, yeah, I just want to say those two things because those two things are on the near future. I'm going to be in yearly full-time employment in a few months. And, possibly, as part of that, I will probably be moving out of my parents' house at some point there. So I do want to say, I want to put that out there. I'll probably make a community post close to the time about that. I'll probably make a video saying goodbye to this room as well, because again, you guys have probably seen a lot of this room, to be fair. Which is weird, because before I started recording in here, I really didn't use this room much. But then we renovated it into how it looks now. It's my bedroom. I kind of like cropping the beds out of frame nowadays. But yeah, it's my bedroom. So it's sure I spend a lot more time up here now, which is good. It's cool. It's a nice room. There's a guy in the corner there that watches over me while I play Danganronpa. Big up Jezza. But yeah, I think that's everything though. Again, I apologize if this one rambled on a little bit too long. My apologies. But yeah, 11 years overall, 9 years over Naremek. Crazy. Actually crazy. I want to keep doing this. Because I whether or not we become international sensation Naremek, someday, or whether it just stays like this and grows at the pace it does, I think I'll be happy to keep doing this regardless. Hopefully you guys are happy to keep watching. I'll make sure to keep bringing content your way in one way or another. And yeah, there is good stuff on the horizon. Keep an eye out for it. Apologies if in the coming months content does get disrupted for a little while. That's just life, I'm afraid. What can I say? I should have failed the first year of university, so I had another year there. So, so I could have got Danganronpa done in a timely fashion. Duh. I'm definitely not recording Danganronpa with all those voices in an unsoundproofed room in close proximity to other people. I would get beaten up or evicted, let's be real. But yeah, I love doing this though. Genuinely, the fact I've done this for over half my life. Some people would say, for the results I've got, wasn't worth it. But I've said this for ages. YouTube is relative, and then my other thought of YouTube is that Mr. Beast gives really bad advice. So to me, 1.4 thousand subs is way beyond what I was expecting, and I'm more than happy. And hey, I still show my personality. So suck it, Mr. Beast. Give your employees that a roll. Allegedly, I don't want to get sued, but yeah, I'm happy with how this channel is. We can't tell. Some people might think it's a letdown because we could have gone higher, but. Yeah, that's them, and I'm me. So, yeah, I think the channel is in the best state it's been in for a while. I still feel super fortunate to be able to do this, because I'm aware I'm in the very fortunate position to have a good university around the corner from me, and be able to still stay at home for ages. I'm aware of how fortunate I am to have been able to keep doing this through university, and only now have to worry about the logistics of recording elsewhere. But yeah, I feel like, honestly, one of the luckiest people alive. And yeah, maybe I might have been a little bit luckier if the 1 or 2 scratch cards I do a year won me $2 million. Pounds even, I'm British if you couldn't tell. Or I might be a little bit luckier if the traders accepted my application onto the last series, which spoilers they didn't. But I still feel very damn lucky because I get to do this. I get to record the games I do, and I get to hang out with you all. And I'm the only person in the world who gets to say that. Well, I suppose other people have their own relative things where they can say the same, but I'm the only person who gets to be Naremek on YouTube.com. And if you ask me, if you absolutely ask me, that's really fucking cool.